Arkadaşlar hoş geldiniz.
O kulaklığı çok sevdim ben. Ben ne zaman hediye edecektim bunu? Mikrofonunu çok sevdim. Hep yayın yapıyorsun. Biraz kitap oyna. Kitap izlemeyeceğiz de.
İzleriz onu.
Kitap oynamayalım mı?
Oynarız onu.
Kitap oynayalım. Baba ben bunu çok seviyorum.
Tamam oğlum, sana da ararım bir tane ben.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go
Sana veririm
any
ama bir
minute
şartla.
now.
Şartım ne biliyor musun?
Ne oğlum?
Red and black wherever
Bir
you
daha da
turn, the San
bir daha
Siro
da
is buzzing.
hiç
Certainly
kullanmayacaksın.
up for this
Bir
one.
de yenisini alabilirsin kendine.
Tamam.
Bu şart.
And that gets things running. Mbappe, and he's intervened well there. Nicely weighted ball. So what can they make of this? Lovely bit of skill. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Iraq with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Bayer gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And it's Jordi Alba. Always felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, he's been caught napping. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Makaleli, passing is crisp and sharp. Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking to play him in. And this is Owen. So much time and space here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's free, he has got space. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No goals as yet. He shifted it to the flank. Jordi Alba. He's found the way through. He rises! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that...
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Milan finding their passes. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Played into space. Thuram cuts it out. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In with the challenge. Cannavaro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Owen is onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A probing pass. Iraq, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Beckenbauer. Owen. Time and again they are repelled. Bale. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. And that's going up front in a hurry. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Olur.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure
Ben
this.
çok okumak istiyorum. Can yaptı ya.
Aim forwards. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a sharp pass.
Annen yatırıyor. Bırak orayı.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot. It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's the chance to counter. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. And they win it back again. Now it's Owen. He's in plenty of space here. Osimhen chasing after it. Great defending, strong and determined. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Neymar. Nedved. Oh, that's nice. Now what about the... Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Iraq certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Tamam.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pirlo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yorma yapıştırma.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Throw it. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Touch.
Another throw in. And that's another throw. Just about within shooting range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a shot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Alexander-Arnold. Might be danger here. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Iraq really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho hurtling down that right flank. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is lovely. He's picked his way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Cannavaro. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Milan are almost home and dry now. Gilberto Silva. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Makaleli. Mbappe. Good ball over the top. Pirlo. Nesta. What a throw in.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And he's managed to get free. That's rather hopeful. A whisker away from making it 4. Oh, nicely intercepted. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Nedved. Neatly clipped it. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Aleykümselam Barış Kral, hoş geldin. Ne yaptın Barış Kral?
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that.
Valla ne
The
yapayım kral
stadium is
ya.
full of noise and energy.
Yayın açtım
This
işte,
certainly
birazdan
matters.
klasmanı kasayım.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game.
Bir maç
Everyone
oynadım işte, ikinci
involved
maça
is
geçtim.
absolutely up for it.
Üçlü defansı yapıyorum.
There's the whistle. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. De Roberto. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
So, what can they make of this?
Ya
And
arkadaş,
he's
onu
intervened well
atmadım.
there. That's a good ball out wide. Well read, nice interception. Well, of course, Brazil have produced their fair share of outstanding all-round players, and Zé Roberto is a man of many, many talents.
He is indeed, Peter, amongst the very best utility players to come out of Brazil for me, and in my view, a perfect fit for teams that like to play a fluid system based on whether or not they have possession.
So expand on that. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Goal!
Klasmandayım kral.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Besiktas are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Terrific header! Messi, quality ball. And here's Jordi Alba. Good play on the left-hand side here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Zé Roberto tries to play it through. Has a look and plays it forward. Caresses it through. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Besiktas have it back and can go again. Tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Osimhen.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now there's a fine ball. Hello! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Bale. Ruben Neves. No way through there. Jordi Alba looking understandably energised after his goal. Pirlo puts his foot on the gas, crosses it in. It's a mighty effort!
Afiyet olsun lan.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Barış Kral var mı eksik gördüğün bir yer?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min!
Bu gol benden size gelsin kral.
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He gets big, just cruising. They are cruising.
Osman'ı
And
aldı yine
they're
kral.
at it again in double quick time. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't
İnşallah
be
gelir
more
kral.
different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. He's got tall.
Ahmet sen de atmazsın ya.
Oh, brilliant save. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Real chance! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Mutlu anlamdasını kapatır mısın?
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Zé Roberto. Messi. Pirlo. Gilberto Silva. Now, can they get him away? Zé Roberto. To Ruben Neves. Odo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Mbappe, and he shoots!
Güzel pas geçti
It's
ya.
in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Now here's the delivery. Bayer deals with that nice and simple. Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well read, and the danger is averted. Son Heung-min. Played out to the left flank. Out to the left it goes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ruben Neves. Oh, good spread. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ruben Neves. And it's Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely aimed pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Neves. Can he spark a counter here? And now the breakaway. Bale. And that is a little undercooked. 75 minutes played. Aimed beyond the defence. And they can counter here. And this is Son Heung-min! It's bounced back off the post. Ruben Neves. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Jordi Alba. He's a sharp little ball here. He's gone for goal! Son Heung-min. Played out to the right. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Threads one in. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bale. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that has not gone well. Could move up a gear here. And it's Jordi Alba. And he's well positioned here. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ruben Neves. Now it's Bale.
Muhammed Polat, hoş geldin abi, aleykümselam. İyiyim, sen nasılsın?
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Jordi Alba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Vallahi çok şükür abim be. Klasman kasıyorum işte. Üçlü defans yaptım. Üçlü defansı deniyorum. Bakayım abim. İstek at bana. Sıkıntı olmaz. Xbox artık çapraz platformu açık olduğu için Barış Kral da bilgisayardan attı bana istek. O sıkıntı olmaz yani, onu dert etme. Ben şimdi maç bitti mi sana ismimi yazayım, istek at Muhammed, sıkıntı yok.
Ne kafayı?
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Yok, YouTube'da da yok abi. Allah razı olsun. Tamam Barış var, sıkıntı yok. Muhammed, YouTube'da sohbet yok abi.
So we're up and running.
Instagram'dan ekleyebilirsin istesen. Umut Power.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Bale. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min driving forwards. Brilliantly cut out. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Crosses it. Oh, smashing header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Now, can they get him away? João Pedro. That's very neat. Now that looks a decent ball. Cross flung in towards the middle. Jordi Alba clears it away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No way through. Now it's João Pedro. Tries to play it through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk trying to keep this in. Pedri is onto this. Traumeri. Look at the space here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Milan with their
Olur
first
oğlum
corner.
Ahmet,
The
sıkıntı
first
yok
in the
abi.
game for either side, actually. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Out towards the flank. And he's picked it up out wide. In it comes. Tries to get it clear. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a
Hadi lan
defender
olsun ya.
when...
And the shot!
Biter lan.
Goal! Milan! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he finish? In for the pieces. And it's in. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Del Piero, Mbappe. Jordi Alba. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Takes a shot. And yes, it's
Gol
there.
benden size gelsin. Barış Kral
And
Muhammed.
there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Great vision. And the through ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Up he goes! And it's there! Irrepressible, imperious. That's
Muhammed
what
bu gol
makes him
benden
what
sana
he
gelsin
is.
kral.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Sağ ol Muhammed, Allah razı olsun kral. Adam duramadı, gitti. Üçüncü klasman adam, belli zaten oynayışta. Umut Power. 2 tane R.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Yok, benim kendi resmim var kral. Arabanın içinde Instagram'ın içinde araba dolu ama.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Terrific header! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. No, it's not getting there. Long ball looking to counter. And shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold. Nesta calmly anticipates. Figo. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's in on goal. And it's Beckham. Nicely worked. Can he finish? And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Gilberto Silva. Now it's Bale. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a key interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Yeah. Bale! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, good spread. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Saliba. Saliba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pirlo. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Son Heung-min.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Bale. Bale goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Deco.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Now it's Bale. Rodri. Bale. Now it's Eto'o. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Has a shot! No way through there. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's good vision. Nesta cuts it out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Saliba, that's an imaginative pass. Bale, now the ball, he rises! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Fenerbahce really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's straight offside. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, taken with style! And right on half-time, that is telling! And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Figo. That's a throw. Pirlo. Threads one in. Not the most accurate pass. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played out wide. Well read, nice interception. Well, there's the clearance. Son Heung-min is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lan.
Now, Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Straight at the keeper.
Eto really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Good read, needed to be. Bale is onto it in a flash. Chance here to counter. Jordi Alba.
Lan nereye attım ben Osman'la ve kaç attım
Milan
ya?
really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a searching
Allah
pass.
belanı versin sen.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That could spell trouble. He's just the goalkeeper to beat. Osimhen!
Sen ya lan.
Right card. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, super find. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Punched away.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nesta makes the interception. Now it's Eto, and it's Figo. Eto, and the shot!
Allah Allah'tan uğraşsın.
And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real
Oluyor
chance to
kral
tighten
ya.
the screw there, and it's been blown.
Çok gol kaçırdım kral ya.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now it's Beckham. Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Elects to cross. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Beckham has created one goal already. Figo. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Lan niye almıyorsun topu ya?
Looking for the run. That is good alertness.
Fenerbahce nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out towards the flank.
Allah rızası için nereye attın pası?
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. So just one extra minute for stoppages.
Lan oraya atmadım ki ya.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Burada o kadar oynadım, kral ilk defa bu kadar ağırlık
never
gördüm.
really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine.
Ama oynanıyor yine ağır olsa da. Eline sağlık adam. Muhammed ya çok ağırdı kral. Pas veremiyordum, çok şeydi yani. Dikkat ettiysen Osimhen'le mesela koşarım, döndüremiyorum diye adamı, orada bile golü kaçırdım. Bir şey olmaz ya, her zaman yeneceğiz diye bir kaidesi yok. Arada başkalarının yenmesi lazım. Hep biz yenersek olmaz. Dur bakayım.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So off we go then. And here's Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. He's cut it out. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Nunez! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Nunez. Wits. Kimmich's cross. He's got full. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nuno Mendes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beşe mi aldın?
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Kimmich gets... And he's following up!
Muhammed Beşe mi aldın Ahmet
Just
abi?
off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Rummenigge knocks it into space.
Abi çok hızlı
So
attın ya.
nearly the perfect ball.
Sakin biraz daha.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation.
He's had a shot!
Nasıl lan vuruş öyle?
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
There's the delivery.
Güzel anlıyor.
Here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
İyiymiş vallahi.
Cannavaro tries to clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Gider 12-13K'ya.
And they're quick to get it back. And this is Cruyff.
Ya arkadaş Rummenigge'ye atıyorum. Kime atıyorum?
No goals as yet. And it's Wits. Musiala. Oh, well played, well played. Jordi Alba. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Now it's Kimmich. Hangs in a cross.
Birader usanmadın mı? Gelip
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Gets his head on it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Van Dijk certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Osimhen gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Jordi Alba. Nesta. This might spell danger. And the finish! Goal!
Golden
Milan!
size gelsin. Krallar.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, no, that was never going to make it.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here,
Alamayacağım,
looking to
topa
pick
niye
out those
koşuyorsun?
runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Caresses it through. Van Dijk with the challenge,
bence de
and he
faul.
has given away a free kick. Too close for comfort.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Gel lan
Big
güzel
hitter!
gol.
And
Mükemmelsin.
it's in! And
Güzel
they're
gol,
at
güzel
it
gol
again
atarsın sen.
in double quick time. A wonderful delivery,
Muhammed şimdi maç
and
bitsin
all
an
it
bakacağım
needed was a
kadrona
touch.
tam.
He did
İncelemeli
so
ama kadro
well there,
güzel.
attacking the ball the
Bir
way he
Capello'yu
did.
alırsan
He
iyi
got a
olur ama
strong
Capello
forehead
güzel.
behind that one.
Bak daha önceki oynadığım maçtaki ağırlık bunda o kadar yok.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pirlo. Milan can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Mbappe. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cruyff. Musiala. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And it's Jordi Alba, and he welcomes it in. Osimhen. Jordi Alba climbs up big.
Süpersin lan Mehmet be.
Just cruising. They are cruising. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Musiala tries making a foray down the right. Ball is over the line. Wits, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Shot could be on. Pirlo. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. Musiala, this is promising.
Musiala really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Alexander-Arnold. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Darwin, and it's made its way to him. Jordi Alba. Oh, Red, nice interception. But that has not gone well. And it's Cruyff! And that's off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Taken back almost at once. Showing good feet. Valverde. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Darwin, distributed tidily. Jordi Alba, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe, passing is crisp and sharp. He's made sure that's not getting through. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Wits! Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. Valverde. Van Dijk. Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Van de Ven. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Musiala. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
he shoots! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bir şey söyleyeceğim. Ama biz elektrikli şey yapacakmış. Şöyle arkadaşları yapıştıracakmışız. Kan için pis olduğunu sürecekmişiz.
Ya arkadaş neyine bekletiyorum bu kadar ya.
Bahsetsin olursun. Yoksa kulaklığı takacağım. Mis uykuma geçeceğim.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Kostic. And it's Musiala. For Valverde. Tchouameni. And here's Nunez. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Son Heung-min. That has been cut short. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get on the end of this? Xabi Alonso shoots! It's in!
Kral mahsus yaptılar.
It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Açık şimdi.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ne? 26.000 inciymiş. Adamın kadroya bak ya. Şu kadroyla adam birinci klasmana çıkıyor ya. İnternette olmasın, yemin ediyorum öyle bizim Türkiye'dekiler bunları halaşok ederler.
Uygulamalarım sessiz ol. Oyunda sessiz ol.
Barış Kral kurdum, gel hadi.
Deneyeceğim.
Ya hadi oğlum, hadi ya.
Kafam şişti.
Bakıyorum abi şimdi. Muhammed, kadron güzel de abim. Costa Curta ile Bergomi'nin yerini değiştir. Costa Curta'yı ortada oynatma. Geri haricinde başka yapabileceğim bir şey yok. Geri harici güzel yani. Güzel kurmuşsun. Sonu Ronaldinho'nun yerinde, Messi'yi de sonun yerinde oynatsan daha iş yapar. Ama buna bir tane uzun boylu adam lazım. Forvet'e dikeceğim. Bir de o Rummenigge'nin eski kartı daha iyi. Ya abim, bizim ülkedekiler top 20 değil. Yani sana şöyle söyleyeyim. İlk 500'e kadar kapatır. Ama işte server olmadığı için, bak mesela da aynı Türk'le oynadım. Bak ya, o kadar yabancı oynadım. Bir tane mağlubiyetim yok. Türk geldiği zaman Türk de benim oyun kasılıyor. Niye bilmiyorum. Ya artık benim internetten kaynaklı. Ya adamın internetten kaynaklı. Vallahi gülüm, defansın iyi ya bana göre. Yani çok alacağın kişilerde çok bir şey değiştireceğini zannetmiyorum. Nesta değil de senin oraya ne lazım biliyor musun? Van Dijk'ın güzel bir kartı gelirse Van Dijk. Geri harici senin defans başka hiçbir şey istemez. Bir de artık eskisi gibi bir yere iş yapmıyor dostlar. Oyun arkası top çok artık verilmeye başladı. Abo dur kral. Geri çık kral, geri çık. Kadrosu değil. Hangisini yaptıydım ben? Şunu yaptıydım.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, really well played.
There's the shot!
Ya Gerrit Bale o kadar kötü
And that
vuramaz.
is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pull it. Now it's Bale. Xavi Alonso. And the counter is on. Neatly clipped into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's nice.
Yani bence de
There's a
yeterli.
beautiful simplicity
Hoş
about
vuruş.
this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ne yaptık?
Engages and forces him off the ball. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball
Barışçılar arayı
situation.
biraz daha kapat kral.
He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Osimhen. Rijkaard. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And he was quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's heaved it away. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. It's a really well measured ball. That's good play. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kvaratskhelia. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's found the way. He's gone for goal!
Hadi be.
Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Xavi Alonso. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Xavi Alonso. And it's Lahm. Pele. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the header! And his assistant referee
Güzeldi kral.
gives him offside. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ronaldinho. Pele. And it's Ronaldinho. Pull it. And that could set him on his way. He's got away. Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed beyond the defence. Flings in across.
Hadi lan Kvara. Hadi be. Güzeldi.
Just off target.
Kvaratskhelia certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eto'o. Looking for the run. Taken back almost at once. And he's on his way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Abi bu kadar vücudu nasıl yiyebilirsin
Oh, he's
ya?
been
O
caught
kadar
on it here.
vücutsun sen oyuncu.
Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Punched away. That'll be a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half.
Uf.
Eto'o powering forward here. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Bende de var kral donma. Oyunda genel olarak bir sıkıntı var herhalde büyük ihtimal. Bende de donmazdı, çok donuyor. Ya bazı rakipler de öyle oluyor kral işte ya. Aynen valla doğru söylüyor kral.
Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change.
Attığım yere bak, gönderdiği yere bakar mısın ya?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? And this is Bale. Bale! He's done very well to get
Güzeldi
to
kral.
that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He rises!
Yine direkt.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ahmet kanki hoş geldin.
Now he's got space here. A header!
Ya arkadaş vole vursana ya. Niye kafa
Oh,
vuruyorsun
surely
ya?
that deserved better.
Ayaksız
Such a
mısın sen
clever
abicim
pass
ya?
that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited this.
Lovely
Bu hata
pass, but
yemezse
can he
iyi.
get there?
Kral arkadakini alsana sen.
And the
Öndekini
flag
bana
has
bırak.
stayed down. And the shot. Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught this
Donuyor
time,
ya.
surely. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. again.
İyi kapattık ha. Ne yaptın kanki? Yetiş kral, ben de yardıma geldim. Bas üstüne.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Bale. Great ball if he can get there.
Öf.
Oh, that's a
Kırmızı
foul
ver
in a
hocam.
dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
İyi yapmışsın
Well, there is
kanki.
concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Görüşemiyoruz bayağıdır.
Bale taking charge of the dead ball.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
It's a loose ball. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary. Can he get it
Vallahi
through?
çok pas verirken
And
de
this is
donuyorum ya.
Hullet. Kvaratskhelia. Cannavaro was in no mood for any of that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gidemez kral, sakin ol, hiçbir yere gidemez. Ben arkasını aldım.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Süpersin be.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the
Öf.
commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
"75 minutes played. Vieira shows great strength. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of
Kanki niye
the offence,
oynamıyorum?
but
Yaz
none
oynar,
over its
niye oynamayacağız?
repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Geçen şey olsun, oyun yüklensin, indirsin, haber edeceğim. Dün haber etmedin ki.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Ahmet kanki,
benches.
like atmayı unutma.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 4. Substituição em andamento.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's anyone's ball now. Vinicius Junior
Hayır.
has made its way to him.
Aldım ben
Neither of
arkaya
these
kral.
two want to come off second best.
Brazil seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Lan nasıl geçmez ya?
That's really well manoeuvred. Baresi. And it's played forward. And it's been played through.
Kral
He's
sen
found
arkaya
a
al,
way
ben onu
through.
aldım.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass was...
Can he finish?
Lan nasıl atamıyor
Well, that
ya?
wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Great vision.
Alırsın kral.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he
Hı?
finish? Yes, he's done it.
Süpersin
And surely that has
kral.
won the day. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Pele voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps...